Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. So for today I prepare another general love reading. So first I pre-shuffle the deck and pull these three cards to sort of represent the overall context around these messages that I'm going to channel today. To see, for me to understand what's your situation like in your love life, and for you as well to see if this video is supposed to resonate with your situation or not. So with this, I'm getting that there's a specific person in today's reading. And I'm getting that there's this sense or this idea of spirit, or like there's something that's meant to be for you with this person, because we have with this King of Pentacles specifically. I'm getting this idea that spirit there's a favorable aspect about this King of Pentacles that spirit really likes about them for you specifically. So this could be either like, you could say like a spiritual connection, or maybe there's something that there's a really big potential with this person, a really big connection with this person, and for some reason you've been a little bit distracted lately, and or maybe you've been doubting yourself about this person, or maybe you've been doubting about yourself. But I'm getting that there's this sense of like spirit wanting you to refocus on this connection, or like believe in yourself about this connection at least. I'm getting that there's other people or like other potentials that may be distracting you from this person as well, so it's not really helping. That's what I'm getting. But the overall messages are going to be surrounding this King of Pentacles. So I'm going to turn it around. I'm also getting that there's like a really big potential for like a pretty stable relationship with this person. I'm not only getting like financially speaking, I'm getting more of like emotionally, mentally. There's this pretty important or like really big idea of like a very a very long term relationship. There's with this King of Pentacles, there's a big potential for that. That's what I'm getting. And you may have felt intuitively that way, but for some reason lately you've been doubting yourself, or maybe you've been distracting yourself, or letting yourself be distracted, or like doubting yourself as well. That's what I mean. So maybe you've been wondering if you should be investing in other people, or like other possible connections, rather than focusing only on this King of Pentacles. But what I'm getting from Spirit is that there's this idea of like recentering you, or there's something about that. Could be that you might be distracting yourself out of fear, because I'm getting that you may be really into this person, or like really interested in this person, but you're at the same time a little bit scared of things not working out, and because of that you decided recently to start distracting yourself so that you do not end up hurt. That's what I'm getting from your energy. So I'm just going to pull some messages. Because you're a little bit distracted, I'm getting that you might be a little bit confused as to who this person is. At the same time, I'm getting that you might as well know who I'm talking about, who this King of Pentacles is that Spirit is wanting you to approach or to reconnect with or to connect more with, or like focus more on this person. There's something about that. We have the Six of Pentacles. There's a lot of like idea of Pentacles. So I'm getting that you could have met this person through work, or there's something about work, or your professional life, or maybe you share some sort of business together, something like that. I think that should have helped you get an idea of who this person might be. We have the Fool and then the King of Wands. Okay. We have the Fool. I'm getting that this person could have like a really free spirit sort of personality. I'm getting that they're the type. I'm getting this sense of like being financially stable, because we have the King of Pentacles and also with the Pentacles as well, with the Six of Pentacles. But I'm also getting this sense that there's this idea that even though this person is really like financially stable, they are not really good with their money, but they're not wasteful. It's just that they are more into sharing their money with other people, or they're more of a free spirit rather than a businessman or a businesswoman. I'm getting that sort of vibe. So when it comes to their life in general, they're more of they're more free spirited rather than strategic and business oriented person. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting that their goals are more so based on their passions rather than their work, with the King of Wands. It's like their stronger personality comes out when they are doing their hobbies, or maybe they are working on something that's passionate to them. They are like really, I'm not sure if that's how you say it, but like passion driven, a very passionate person. That's what I'm getting. Which is pretty, it's like a little bit different from what I can see, what I thought at first glance. So I'm getting the sense that maybe this person is really different, has like very two distinct personalities between their more outer personality of that they show with people that they do not really know, and another personality that's more free spirited, that is shown to people that they are more comfortable with. That's what I'm getting. And maybe you know both of their personalities, but I'm getting the sense that for some of you, you know this King of Pentacles sort of image that they, or like energy that they portray, this sort of like looking at everything from above, or like being really I'm trying to find the words. Um, yeah, like detached, or like not detached, but yeah, detached, or like um, there's this idea of like a little bit of I'm trying to think here. I would say I would say that there's this idea of like maybe they show more of a professional side, or there's a really professional side to them more. Um, if we're talking about someone that you know from work, you know this very distinct side of them. Um, but I'm getting that's the word that I'm trying to say, like sort of like know it all sort of personality or sort of energy. And I'm getting that it could be a little bit irritating for some people around them. But it's not that they do it on purpose. I'm getting that that's the way that they do life. I don't know. I'm getting that they have more of a tough outer image when it comes to themselves, or when it comes to their image. They have a tough outer layer, and then you meet them at a more deeper level, and then you realize that there's this more like softer, not softer, but like more flowy. Like there's this idea of like flowing with life, or being more free spirited, or yeah, that's what I mean. They have, yeah, though that's sort of the energy that I'm getting from your person. um so if you only know this King of Pentacles sort of vibe that they have to them, I'm getting that one of the messages that Spirit wants to tell you is that there's a lot more to this person that you don't really know about yet, and that you're going to really love about this person, but you're not letting yourself get to know or get close with this person because you're distracting yourself with other options. That's what I'm getting. I'm also getting this idea that maybe for some of you, you're you're starting to you tend to prefer to dream about a possible future perfect relationship, instead of focusing on this potential connection that is happening right in front of you. But not because I'm trying to find the words, but um, I'm getting that you do that because there's this idea that you're having a little bit of a hard time believing that this person is actually currently in your life, or like the possibility has already come to your life, or that's what it means. So you're trying to distract or like escape a little bit, uh, so as not to stress out so much or pressure yourself so much. But yeah, that's sort of what I'm getting. But I'm getting that you see a really good potential with this person. Like this person has really good attributes to themselves, even though you don't really know much about them. What you've seen so far is pretty much great. There's a little bit of doubt behind that, like if this person is so perfect, like maybe this is not real, or maybe they are pretending to be perfect, or maybe I'm not good enough for someone as perfect as them. There's a lot of like fear, doubts, insecurities that make you want to distract yourself with other options. That's what I'm getting. Um, but yeah, But I'm getting that you actually are interested in this person. You are a little bit doubtful only. That's the only blockage I would say when it comes to. I guess that's one of the other messages. When it comes to blockages of this connection, I would say that one of the biggest blockages is like yourself, in the sense that maybe your doubts or fears are making you be become distant from this person, and maybe this person interprets it the wrong way sometimes, or maybe you're sending like confusing information to this person. I'm trying to like confusing signs to this person. That's what I'm getting. Maybe you're distancing yourself too much to the point of being mean to this person, which I'm getting that that's what spirit's trying to encourage you to stop, basically. um but yeah, with the magician here, I'm getting again this idea of like, if you could stop those doubts and blockages and trust in yourself, I'm getting that you would be able to, or this connection would be able to ground or to become something a little bit more in the future. But because you're doubting yourself, I would say that is one of the biggest blockages when it comes to this connection. And because we have the Fool here, and your person having this sort of like free spirited sort of vibe, I'm getting that maybe this person has already approached you, or maybe they took the first steps towards you or towards meeting you, or maybe they introduced themselves to you first, or there's something about this person taking the lead first. And I'm getting that they are pretty chill. So they're not the type to take things personally. So if you suddenly distanced yourself recently, or in the past, I'm getting that this person wouldn't have, or did not feel like it was about them. They sort of, they are the type of person to not to get angry at people or take things personally. They are more of the type to give the benefit of the doubt. That's what I'm getting. So maybe that is one of the things that you may have been worried about. That maybe you distance yourself too much out of fear, that now you're worried that this person might be angry at you, or maybe that they are going to do the same to you once you open up to this person, like out of resentment. But I'm getting that that's not the type of person that this is. And I'm getting that this person is supposed to be perfect for you, because they have the qualities that are very compatible with your personality, and uh, the way that you are acting, or the way that you acted when you met this person for the first. There's like a perfect connection between two people. That's what I'm getting. Like the way your mindset and your actions and your behavior when you met this person, really matches with their personality, or there's something that really works good with this person. If you get it, you get it. But yeah, that's what I'm meaning. You may have seen some attributes about this person that maybe that made you realize that maybe this is a really good opportunity, or a really good future partner, possible future partner. But yeah, So yeah, I guess the messages that I already said, I think those are the messages from spirit. But yeah, as I said before, the biggest blockage about this connection has something to do with your doubts or your own fears. That's what I'm getting. And spirit is trying to encourage you to not to shut those fears down, but like be conscious about them and try not to act out of fear, like to the point of being mean or like disrespectful to this person. I'm not getting that you were, but maybe being too distant or being too cold is not something that this person. It's something that this person is going to be patient about, but there's a limit to everyone. That's what I mean. You did not do anything bad. I mean that it was supposed to happen this way. Your this person's personality matches well with your personality to the point. One of the attributes I would say is that maybe this person is really patient, and as I said before, because they do not take things personally, they are able to wait for you to open up or and accept those moments in which you feel more distant or more incapable of opening up to this person. That's what I'm getting. So yeah, I'm getting this sense that this person was perfectly put into your life. That's what I'm getting. So you don't have to worry. But yeah, those are the messages for you. Hope it resonated. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.